In this video, we're going to talk a little bit about SMART goals. This isn't going to be SMART Goals 101. This is going to be the next course, SMART Goals 102. We want to be able to determine whether a goal is an effective student-centered SMART goal or if a SMART goal needs to be adjusted. So in this video, we're going to give you some examples of good SMART goals, and then we're going to give you some examples of SMART goals that need to be adjusted. The first SMART goal is students will score a 2 or better on the designed rubric on summarizing a text's main idea, verbally or in written form, by December 20. The reason why this is a good SMART goal is because it focuses on students and a skill in which a student needs to attain. In this case, it's summarizing a text's main idea. Another good thing about this SMART goal is that they've used a rubric in which they've designed collaboratively as a team, and they have a minimum competency in which a student needs to reach, which in this case is a 2 or better. And lastly, they have a target date to finish, which is December 20. The next SMART goal is 100% of third graders will score 80% or better on the ×3 in and out section of the Math Unit 4 test on Thursday, December 19th. Again, this is focused on a skill, which is the ×3 in and out section, whatever that is, of the test, so that's very well defined. They want them to score 80% or better, and we're talking about, again, all students by a specific date. So again, this is a very effective student-centered SMART goal. The third SMART goal is all PE students in grades 6 through 12 will improve their trunk flexibility, seat and reach testing, by at least 15% by the end of second quarter. This is a good SMART goal because it focuses on what students are doing, the student's skill in which they have, which is increasing their trunk flexibility. It's measurable because a student will reach, there'll be a measurement taken, how flexible they are, and then they will continue to do those assessments to find out the student's progress. And there's finally an end date of second quarter. So at the end of second quarter, they'll be able to look at their data to see whether or not students have met that goal of increasing their trunk flexibility by 15%. An example of a SMART goal that needs to be adjusted is 100% of students will participate in ALEKS Math for an hour and a half of time each week by December 20. This is indeed a SMART goal. It is written in terms of being specific, measurable, achievable, results-oriented, and time-bound. But we want to make sure that our SMART goals are written so that we're focused on students acquiring skills and knowledge, and then deciding after we go through the PLC cycle whether or not a student has reached that goal. Participating in ALEKS Math is a strategy to reach a goal, but not necessarily a goal in and of itself. So to adjust this goal, we would look at what skills do we want our students to have as a result of doing ALEKS Math for an hour and a half of time each week. Another goal that needs to be adjusted, but really only slightly, is this one. 90% of the students will receive 9 out of 12 on a listening numbers quiz by October 23. At first glance, this looks like a really good goal, and it is a really good goal, but we want to make sure that we're talking about all students or 100% of the students, because if we have 90% of the students making this goal, what happens to the other 10%? So rather than saying 90% of students will receive 9 out of 12, I might make this a two-part goal, because we wouldn't want to change this to 100%, because I don't know if that would be attainable. I don't know if we could say that 100% of our students will receive 9 out of 12. So we want to make sure that it's attainable. So maybe we change it to, maybe we make it 2 parts to look something like this. 100% of the students will receive 7 out of 12 because we want all kids to pass, and 90% of the students will receive 9 out of 12 on a listening numbers quiz by October 23. So that small adjustment to include all students is important because we want to make sure that we are talking about all students, but we also want to make it attainable. So we make this small adjustment to this SMART goal. The last SMART goal that needs to be adjusted is we will create a common second semester final exam by May 10, 2014. This is a good goal to have. we want to encourage our teachers to have common assessments and common final exams if they teach the same course. Yet, it's not the work of a PLC. We want our PLC work to be focused around what students are doing and students' performance. This goal is revolved around what a teacher is doing. This is teacher work. Again, we want to encourage common assessments, we want to encourage common tests, but as a SMART goal, we want to make sure that you're focusing on student performance and how students are doing so that we can adjust instruction to improve students, what they know and the skills that they have. So I would rewrite this SMART goal altogether. During our in-service time together on Wednesday morning, we will be going over more SMART goals, giving you examples and non-examples, and then having you, as a PLC team, find ways to make adjustments to SMART goals to make them more effective and more student-centered.